We are back with Trash Talks again. This time I have two guests here. I have my co-expert, Bobby Milroy, and I got the guest from Malaysia, Roslin. Roslin, thank you for joining our show. Roslin, tell me first, here in Denmark, you are known by one thing, that the guy Peter Gate cannot beat. And can you tell us, how do you beat Peter Gate?
Actually, I quite many play with him, so I know it's quite hard to beat him here, especially in Denmark.
Okay.
Then when I play with him before, I try to because I know well his game, so I try not to exactly follow what he's play.
Yeah.
I try to play myself. I'm not bothered about what they are try to make me psycho me or everything, because I try to not exactly what they should make to me. So that's mean I play for the beginning. I try to play safe.
You just play your own game?
Yeah, just play my own game, because for me that's easy for me.
But actually, because for years Peter Gate was the best in the world, but every time he faced you, he lost. Were you actually thinking, why does people have trouble beating this guy? I'm beating him every time, because I think you beat him 5 times in a row, and every time I remember they come back to Denmark, they say, Gates' nightmare Roslin beat him again, and do you find it easy to play him actually?
Actually, because I like play with Peter Gade. Because normally, because when I might also like teammate. Yeah. Also when they are play with Peter Gade, he say it's very difficult to play with Peter Gade, also Kenneth, and then I say for me I like to.
But what about their flat play? Because Peter Gate, he was known actually almost inventing coming in and playing flats. But actually, is that a problem for you? Because I know you used to play doubles.
Yeah, because that's why when Peter play like that, I like playing like that. I like playing like that because it's coming to me, because the shutter is keep coming because I'm confident about my defense. I really confident about that. So that's why when he play like that, I really like.
Who do you not like to play?
It's like Lindan or Cheng Hong, because because we know the Chinese player, we have a good attack. But like Cheng Hong, they have when you play with him, it's suddenly we have suddenly we have split second, they call it split second stroke. Yeah. That's why, because maybe that's the situation. Maybe it's like disturb your rhythm or something like that.
So do you think? I remember that at the Worlds in Birmingham, you played Lee Hyun-il first round, and everyone was wondering who is the fittest in the world, Lee Hyun or Roslin, and you ran him down. Do you think that you are the fittest player in the world?
Oh, I'm not. I don't think about that. I don't think about that, because what I'm prepared for the World Champ that time, I just do my own routine, do as well as I can, and I just prepare for my condition, because I don't know, because that's the result is came from the other people. You have to decide is it my either the fit in the world or not. I don't know, because for me that time I want to do, because I know if I have not good in my fitness and stamina, maybe I'm not really well playing, because my game is
you need it as part
I
of
need that the stamina and the fitness, because if I'm not good enough of that, I have a trouble in my game.
Have you ever played anyone who you felt that they were running you too hard, or have you ever encountered anyone that could run longer than you?
Yeah, the one thing is the player from India, because they also
Gupta.
play. Yeah, it's like Gupta, because it's just always running, because they are not also attacking player. These are just throw, rally, Yeah. So you must like when when you play with him, you must think something, you must create something. Maybe you must have like attacking, because because I know like me, if I follow what he play, because I'm also like a rally player. So if I play rally more running, maybe I have also trouble with him, because I'm lost with him. I know, and then I feel that situation. So I try when I play with him again. So I know, because I play more. I try to play more.
But what about also talking about this physical game, the running style, the rally game? Like I remember when they made the 7-point scoring system, people saying like, yeah, but now like people like Roslin and all the others running guys do not have a chance. But you won the Swiss Open, right?
Yeah.
With the 7-point system. And what about with this new rally system, rally point system? Do you like it or do you don't like it? Because obviously the 15-point system with long rallies and longer matches should be a better thing for you. Well, what do you think? But you had good results with the new system as well. You were
That's also surprise for me when they make a new system at 7 point, because that time somebody say, oh, maybe that's not good for the rally player like me, so it's better good for like attacking player. So for me, for the first time they make in a Swiss Open, I just play like my own game. I not totally change my game, because maybe that's difficult for me if I change suddenly.
Yeah.
Because that time after All England, and then when I play like my opponent, I saw they all change the game. That's make a trouble for himself. So that for me, why I must change my game? Because maybe if you want to change, maybe take a long time.
Well, what do you think? Like, I remember, like, what year was it that you ranked number one? You went into the Worlds as number one seed, 2001.
2001, yeah.
Okay. And right now, what are you ranked? Top
21.
21. So what? I mean, what has changed? Do you think the level got better? Did you lose a level, or is everyone else better, or what's the situation?
Yeah, the situation is if when they change system when it came to 7, that I have a trouble. Of course, I win the first, but after that, I also try to maintain my game. Then I have a trouble there, so I try to make different. Also, try to create something in my game, and then I have a trouble that a lot of trouble when the 7 point, and then when he changed back to the 15. That's also because that the game is getting fast. When you also when you change back to 15, and then when it came a new system like 21, I feel this is good for me.
Okay.
It's for coming back, because 21 is like every shot is a point, you know. Who will less mistake, you gonna win. So for me, it's like a bit advantage, like me, you know.
Okay. What about like you don't even train with the Malaysians anymore, right? You train in Denmark, and even when you're in Malaysia, you actually don't train with the
National.
You train with the.
Train with our club, like only my brothers.
And Misbin, right?
Yeah,
Misbin's the
Misbin,
coach.
yeah.
How do you like that compared to the national center? I mean, because even Kwon Beng Hong, for example, he's a number 3 on the national team. But you and Li Seng and Cyril, you all been playing better than him.
Yeah.
Why do you think that is? How can people training outside be playing better than inside?
I think for me, it depends on you, where you train. Like of course, because in the national they have everything. They have everything because we outside our club, like we have supposed to do the own way. So like me, I have a like experience in our club in Malaysia. So when I came here, I can manage myself, what I must to do, you know. I already know how I want to get my fitness, my condition well for the tournament.
So you can train on your own.
Yeah, so I can train on my own.
So do you think it's possible, like, because you know a lot of players like have this debate around the world, is it possible to become world class training on your own, or do you have to train with Peter Gate and Lin Dan to be the best?
Actually, when we think about this, I also must have a good spar and a coach also, because when I'm here, I also have a coach in our club, because I need coach because maybe they have something what I don't know in the badminton. Maybe they have a special
Knowledge,
their
yeah,
own-
something.
Yeah, so something. So for me, like I'm also have a sparring. So that's why sometimes I also came to Copenhagen to spar with Tipegada, to maybe Kenneth, everything. So I need also that. So that's maybe in Malaysia we have different, maybe that's why because when we outside, when we with our own club,
Yeah.
it's different with the national because when we outside we must do ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we must work hard from that to get something.
But let's ask some tough questions. Do you think you can win the big tournaments nowadays? Do you think right now you could win the Danish Open, for example?
Yeah,
You think you
Yeah,
could
yeah,
do
I
it? Do you think you could win the World Championships if you got to play the Worlds?
yeah,
Do you think you could in this new system?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
You believe in this guy?
Yeah.
yeah. Because I believe because why not? Because I proved in a Philippine Open and Korean Open, I'll be in final. So why I can't? So that's I believe. That's also I believe it's a new system. It's good for me. Yeah.
Okay.
But Roslin, I have one last question for you before we finish this interview. Like, are you right now better than your brother? Yes.
Yes.
You are?
Yeah.
Say it to the camera.
Say it to the
Yes,
camera.
of course I'm better than my brother now.
Okay, Roslin.
All right.
Thank you for doing this
Okay.
interview with us, and you stay tuned at badmintonsite.com for these Trash Talks interviews. So stay tuned. Awesome. Thank you.